Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and the much awaited Ask Thinknoodles this week is here. Before we get started, I'd like to encourage all of you to leave your question in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you don't mind, these videos take a very long time to make. I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button as well. And that leads into the first question from Timo Products Inc., who asks, how long does it take to make a video? Depends on the video. A Club Penguin video takes less time, although now that I'm narrating all of the videos, they take a lot longer for me to edit the audio. But an Ask Thinknoodles video, these are my longest videos of all, and they can take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours to make. Rupinder Tour asks, do you play any CPPS? And for those that don't know, that's a Club Penguin private server. She thought she saw me on one. And the answer is no. I only play on clubpenguin.com. If you see Thinknoodles on a CPPS, it is not me. Ian22331 asks, what made you come up with the name Thinknoodles? And I think I explained this on a road to Captain Thinknoodles, but I don't remember. The reason I came up with the name is it's the slogan from one of my favorite restaurants here in New York City that serves noodles, and their slogan is Think Noodles. Ian also asks if I like Tony Hawk games, and I haven't played a Tony Hawk game in probably more than 10 years, although when I did play it, I did have fun. This person asks, what was your first video? I really want to know. I can show you how to find out anyone's first video. So all you do is bring up their channel, click videos, then here, date added newest to oldest, you can change to date added oldest to newest. And here you go. This is my first one 7 months ago, the cheats for the holiday party 2011. Ian asks a very important question, and it's sort of an inside joke between Grazer and I, is which do I like better, Halo or Call of Duty? As Grazer knows, I am a big Call of Duty fan, and I am not terribly fond of Halo. As you probably know, Ian, it's very polarizing. If you like Halo, you probably hate Call of Duty, and if you like Call of Duty, you probably hate Halo. And I'm on the Call of Duty side, which leads us into the next one where Crazy CP Cheats asks, do I have a PS3 or Xbox 360? Yes, I have both. 27 Billy Boo asks, how much does the Poptropica membership cost? That depends whether you buy monthly, 3 months, or 6 months. It is cheaper than Club Penguin membership by a significant amount. It's $3.95 a month if you get 1 month. It's $10.95 for 3 months and $19.95 for 6 months. Jackson Shepard asks, are you ever making a Poptropica party? I don't think so, only because I don't know how to. If you guys can think of a good way to do it, I'd definitely be down to do something like that. I just don't know how I would do it. Agent 14014 asks, if I ask you to play a shooting game with blood and stuff, would you do it? And talks about Team Fortress 2. I did get the idea for Road to Captain Thinknoodles from Call of Duty, and I checked out Team Fortress 2, and it looks really fun, so I'm definitely gonna play it, and who knows, maybe I'll do some videos on it. This person asks, do you know who I am and have you watched my videos before? Socks. I do know who you are as a commenter on my videos, but I haven't watched any of yours. But I will. Smart24351 asks, what is your day/night job? This is my day job, working on YouTube and maintaining all of the insiders' websites. Then they ask, what's your favorite planet? My most favorite planet that I visited is Earth, obviously. I haven't quite visited any other planets yet. As far as planets I've not visited before, I like Saturn the best because the rings really intrigue me. Ian asks whether I like Coke or Pepsi better, and I'd have to say I like Coke better. Smart24351 asks how many puffles I have. I have one puffle, a brown one named Kopi, which is named after my dog. The CP News 05 asks, which year on Club Penguin was the funnest for you? So far, this year has been the most fun on Club Penguin for me. Not necessarily because they had the best parties yet, I'm not really sure because the year's only halfway over. But just personally and my own party last month, it has been the funnest for me. Smart24351 asks if I can do videos for Animal Jam. I have heard of it, and I haven't considered making videos for it yet. ViperKurt5 asks what I would do if I got 1 million views on a video. Well, to be honest, you all know I'm an adult, but I would literally go into the bedroom and jump up and down on the bed. That's how excited I'd be. ViperKurt5 and Epic Battle both ask, do I consider myself famous or popular, especially in relation to my party? And at my party, I was definitely popular. And judging by the number of friends requests I get, I would guess I'm somewhat famous, and it's kind of fun. Ian asks if I've gone to college, and yes, I have gone to college. I have an undergraduate degree in computer engineering, and I also have a master's degree in business. Ian also asks what my favorite island on Poptropica is. Now, I haven't completed them all yet, so it's really not a fair assessment, but so far, my favorite island on Poptropica is Game Show Island, because there was a lot of trivia and games that you had to play, and there were so many different things you had to do to get through the island that really made it challenging for me and fun, although I hated Kerplunk. Shark Guy asks if I will make a CPMV. I'm not very experienced in making Club Penguin music videos or music videos in general, so I don't know if I'd consider it because I don't think I'd be very good at it. Toontown Freak asks if I love all animals. And that depends on what you mean by all animals, because I just got back from fishing and there were a ton of spiders in the boat, and I am so afraid of spiders. So I can't say I love all animals if you consider spiders in your classification of animals. Jonathan asks if I'm going to put the Rocky and CC tracker on my website. And yes, I am, and yes, they are already there. You can find links to both of them in the description on this video. A Huxhold asks, hey Bald Noodle, what is your culture? Bald Bob. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Do you mean my ethnicity? If that's what you mean, I'm Caucasian. Kirby1781 asks, Thinknoodles, do you have a girlfriend? Well, let me just put it this way. My wife would be very upset if I had a girlfriend. HGFlow3 asks, do you have any tips on how I can make money on Club Penguin? Other than entering our book codes and codes from our website, just play the games. That's really the best way to do it and the safest way. I would advise against a moneymaker again, just because you never know, you could get your account banned. Matt and Nike asks, what language do you talk? And I think what you mean is, what languages do you speak? Obviously, I speak English. I also speak a little bit of Spanish, and I used to live in Indonesia, so I do speak Indonesian as well. Justin Apple Air asks, did you know that I know that you know that I'm asking you a question right now? And his actual question is, do you use any instant messaging program? And yes, I use AOL Instant Messenger to talk to Grazer. Toontown Freak asks if I've ever had a cat before. And I have when I was younger, but I'm very, very allergic to cats, so I can't have one anymore. Mickey the Cool Hero asks, how long have you been playing Poptropica? And I've been playing Poptropica for just about 6 months now. The Jake Show 2 asks, who's your favorite CP mascot? And my favorite CP mascot is Rookie, because he's so goofy, just like me. Mr. Rex 99712 asks, do you like the old CP or the new CP, and is it better to be a non-member or a member? And I see a lot of people reference old CP versus new CP, and I'm not exactly sure what that means, because CP has always been the same to me. So I'm not sure what old Club Penguin is like, so I don't have anything to compare it to. As far as member or non-member, I have to say, unfortunately, it is better to be a member, and it's too bad it costs so much. Walkthroughs Too Many 2 asks, what did you use to make that Star Wars thing? The program I used to create the Star Wars scrolling text was a program called SWTSG, and you can find it here on Softpedia. It's a free download. All you have to do is download it and enter the text that you want, and it will scroll that text for you. As far as changing the compression for Camtasia, I believe that's on export, and you'd have to change the export settings. Phillips U12349 asks if I have any brothers or sisters. And yes, I do. I have a younger sister. Although when I say younger, she's probably old enough to be your mom. Ben asks, what is the album called you play on Road to Captain Thinknoodles? The album that I play is one of two from Approaching Nirvana. And usually I think it's Blocking the Sky. iJokersZX asks, how does someone like me who lives in a country where they don't sell codes get them? And your best bet is eBay. Someone sent me a PM on YouTube asking about the wood stage where you can put all the mics and drums for the music jam, and they don't know where to get it. And I looked and I can't figure out where to get it either. So I'm hoping that some of you know the answer to that, and you can put the answer to this in the comments below. It'd really be a help. Hickaboom asks if I've ever been to China, and I have been to China. I took a trip to China about 5 years ago, and I visited Hong Kong, Guangdong, Guilin, Xi'an, Shanghai, and Beijing. I was there for about 2 weeks, and it was one of the most amazing trips I've ever taken. Bowser Jr. 18 asks which website I think is more popular, Poptropica or Club Penguin. This is hard to judge because, again, Poptropica you can't see how many people are online, and Club Penguin you can. So if I were to look at it from that perspective, I would say Club Penguin was more popular. I also see more references to Club Penguin than Poptropica in pop culture, so I would think that Club Penguin is still more popular than Poptropica. for now. Super Minecraftian132 asks why I always wear the same hairdo in Poptropica. And I do that just because it's recognizable and it's kind of my signature. I mean, I'm old Thinknoodles playing Poptropica, so why not have a guy with gray hair? The XSol12 asks, when you play Poptropica, why does it say Poptropica cheats? And that's just a template. I made the template, and when I play Poptropica, I just pull the template and stick it over top of my gameplay. That's not really being played on Poptropica cheats, it just shows the logo. Ian asks if I know Grazer in person. And no, I don't. I've never met him. I've never spoken to him in real life. The CP News 05 asks, is Grazer 10 mean to you? And yeah, that guy is so mean to me all the time. He calls me names, he yells at me, he always says he's better than me on YouTube. I mean, I can't win with that guy. I'm just kidding. No, he's not. Yeah, we get along very well. Vindore Rules in CP says, Thinknoodles, I can't add Grazer, did he delete his penguin? And no, he didn't delete his penguin, but I'm pretty sure his friends list is really glitched and you probably wouldn't be able to add him. SC Broadcast SC says, I don't know any codes for hair and CP, could you help me? I don't see why you want hair and CP. I like going bald. ViperKurt5 asks a very important question. If the world was going to explode in a day, what would you do and why? The first thing I would do is shave my head bald, because all this bald talk that we have on the channel, I would just do it. And of course, I'd have to do something related to noodles, my name being Thinknoodles and all. So I think I would fill a swimming pool with nothing but noodles, and then do a double flip off of a diving board into the big pool of noodles. I think that would be awesome. Toonboy asks, who's the most epic and awesome, me, or me? Well, I mean, obviously me! Delicious Chalk asks, do you like chocolate? And yes, I love chocolate. One of my favorite things in the world is chocolate gelato. Oh man. Jeff Kinney asks, if you could go bungee jumping with a string of spaghetti 1,000 feet high over a shark-infested lake, would you? Are you kidding me? No way! So 3 people in a row asked about me being bald. And no, I'm not. We'll start with Delicious Chalk, who asks, if you're old enough to be some of our parents, can you be my dad? Well, I'd like to think I'm the adult voice for Cold Penguin and Poptropica, so in that way, I'm kind of your dad. The Rangers CP asks, are you ever going to do a Minecraft series? And I plan to. I definitely plan to. And while they ask about being bald, the Ranger CP asks the most important question and asks, am I ever going to go bald? And I actually think I probably will. It happens to every man, more or less, that we start to lose our hair. Shadow One Heart asks maybe the best question of all. Do you like unicorns? Then this must be the best answer of all. I do like unicorns, especially rainbow unicorns. Angela 12345678994 asks, do you believe in ghosts? And no, I don't. Squirrel Guides asks if I like dry noodles. And I have to admit, I have opened a package of ramen noodles and poured the flavoring on it and eaten them dry and liked it. And finally, the last question is, would I like a dog frog? Jeff Kinney, come on. Who wouldn't like a dog frog? Come on, man, hook it up. Whew, I made it through all of them, everyone. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. See you all again soon. Thanks for watching.